Well, hey, what's going on, guys? It's a bold one here, and as you can see from the title, yes, I am taking a break. Not from the game, just from content creating. Um, I'll kind of get this started as some background kind of stuff, but yeah, hopefully it's a short video. Yeah, there's a few reasons for that. Trying to get. Sorry, this is distracting. Kind of just made this on the fly because I've not posted in probably 3 weeks, close to a month, and um, this is really distracting. I'm just gonna go for it. So yeah, not from the game, just from content creating, and there's a few reasons why. The first one, um, that probably just made it worse. That I kept, yeah. Sorry for the ear destroying I just did. Yeah, so the first reason is really I'm just having a hard time keeping interest in the game right now. It's not like any of the new Kylo Ray stuff or the Relic stuff like that's I'm indifferent about all that just because I hate saying it, but it's like I'm just kind of come to terms with it's only gonna get from like worse from here on out until EA loses like their creative rights to uh, or they lose it or they lose the exclusivity of those rights, when other companies can make games and be competitive in the market with them. I think that's why they do what they do, is because for one, it's Star Wars and we take the abuse, but two, it's like, I hate getting random phone calls from like Virginia at like 11 o'clock p.m. Um, uh, yeah, and it's just like, they can do that because it's Star Wars and we'll put up with it, but at the same time, I think it's because it's not like they have any competition, or there's not really like a lot of other games that they're pulling money from in terms of a game like this. So kind of the so kind of going back around to, it's not the Kylo Ray stuff. It's more of the kind of like the grind I'm in. So kind of where I'll show you. So I feel like I really haven't made a lot of progress. If you go to my squads, I'll go to General Skywalker event. So this is where I'm at with General Skywalker. He is so I now have the 7-star Millennium Falcon. There's some other characters I'm about to get 7 stars. Like Bosca's like 15 shards away from being done. And I just feel like I'm not making a lot of progress because, for one, I stopped putting money into the game. My wife and I, we really want to move, and I'm trying to be, when I say this, I don't mean in a bad way, financially responsible. I'm just trying to put aside my hobbies as much as I can. I like a lot of hobbies. I do a lot of board games and video games. I'm trying to limit what I spend money on. And I've decided not to. Like, I spent $5 the other day just so I could, after like 4 days of not seeing a single stun gun, I finally broke down, bought crystals, and bought, half a stun gun so I could finally complete it. And so I feel like maybe that's part of the problem, that I'm not getting a lot of progress, is because I'm not spending a lot of money. Like you can see, Fives, he's gear 11. He's one piece away from gear 12. I do have Echo gear 12 now. This is kind of like the ships, then phase 2, phase 4. And I feel like I'm just in this never-ending grind, and I can't get out of it. And I don't want to quit the game because I'm this far into it. I don't want to back out now. And so, because kind of the plan is like, after I finish General Skywalker and all that, I don't plan directly to go straight to Rey and Kylo. I'm gonna kind of backtrack to finish up Bounty Hunters, finish Malik, get him gear 13, and then I'll probably go to then I'll probably end up going back to Ray and Kylo. And so, yeah, that's just kind of like the first reason. Really, it's just I'm doing the bare minimum that I can. Like I'm barely getting my dailies in, and am getting my tickets, and doing all my guild stuff, raids, and uh, territory wars, all that. So I'm getting that done. It's just not the other stuff. And two is you guys know that I kind of recently got a job in roofing as a contractor, and it just didn't work out. Kind of to say the short story, I left in debt and didn't make any money from it. So kind of put us in a tough financial spot, but happily I can say kind of these last 2 weeks that I'm going back to law enforcement, and I'll find out here either tomorrow or probably next week when and if I got the position. They told me after my interview that I was going to have a job there either way. It's for a county deputy. So, and and they basically told me after the interviews, they said I'll have a job either there as a deputy or a detention officer at their jail. It's a lot smaller than the one I used to work at, and a lot less frustrating and crazy because it has not even half the inmates as the other one does. And they said even if I don't get it, they said I can work my way to a deputy position, so I can go from the jail job to a deputy job. But from what it sounds like, just because I heard some things about the other interviewers, like one of them, I know him, and he had some bad work history, and so he's probably not going to end up getting it. Another guy didn't show up, I believe. So, yeah, that's kind of, and then if they said I have a job either way, basically it's a good thing. But overall, what I'm trying to say is that I'm just kind of doubling down on my career that I want to start, and I really want to move and get a new house, and just to make sure my family's financially secure. And so it's like I'm trying to devote more time to other stuff than instead of this. And the content creation has been a lot of fun, but I'm not on any level. I guess at the bare minimum, I try to be somebody that is a a unique experience in terms of Grand Arena, because I'm lower GP than a lot of the guys that do Grand Arena at the high end, like 4.9 to 5 million. I'm at 3.1. And so not a lot of people are on my level that I play at, and so I try to provide a unique experience. But in terms of arena, like I can't do a lot. In terms of theory crafting, I can't do a lot because we don't have a lot of characters that can do a lot of stuff like that. I don't put enough money into the game to do that kind of stuff. So, yeah, at the end of it all, though, and I'll try to wrap it up here because it's not really a lot of exciting stuff, is I don't know if this is a goodbye for good. I don't know, I'm going to devote some time to my career and other stuff that I want to do. And I don't know if this is a goodbye forever for content creating or I'll come back to it. I figured if it's a goodbye forever in terms of content creating, I'll probably make another video doing like an official goodbye. So if this is the end, this won't be the last you hear from me. I will make another video. If it's a break, then you probably won't hear from me for a while. Because if I get the career as a deputy, then, I'll work, then have to go to academy for 2 months. And that's like you stay there at the dorms for 5 days a week, come home on the weekends kind of thing. So I'll be purely devoted to that. And so, but yeah, and so kind of just showing you, like, in terms of my grind, like, ARC Trooper, Droideka, B1, First Order, Boss, Shock T, like, it's just, and what makes it more even worse is that General Skywalker's coming back in 4 days, and I'm not even ready yet. So, I imagine in a month and a half I'll probably be ready. That's a sad I don't, or it's kind of just a guess. So, but yes, hopefully, and kind of one of the ideas I have is I think once, and I would really like to come back into content creating, doing a hyperdrive bundle account. And I know like that's already been done by two other people, Arnold and Cubs. But you can take it from people that know me. I was wanting to do this long before. I don't know about Arnold, but definitely Cubs. I was definitely kind of on the train before him doing it. And then some financial stuff came up and I decided not to. So, but yeah, that's pretty much it. And like I said, not because of the new Raid Kylo. I kind of expected it. I'm kind of, I've just kind of accepted that this is how it's going to be until something changes in the marketplace, so to speak. And not having a lot of fun just because of the grind I'm in at the moment. So, but yeah, guys, that's where I'm at. So, lots of love to you guys, and thanks for those who've supported me along the way. Like I said, if this is a goodbye for good, I'll let you know. So, as of right now, it's not. But, alright, guys, until next time.